Located in the midsection of Palawan Island, Puerto Princesa is a popular tourist city with many beach resorts and seafood restaurants. It's often acclaimed as the cleanest and greenest city in the Philippines. But this weekend, there's a very different spotlight shining on the area. It's rounds 3 and 4 of the Asian Motocross Championship, and just like the season opener in Malaysia, many of the top names in the continent are here this weekend.
This track is a natural terrain track, 3.2 kilometers. It's been with us for 15 years, and we renewed our lease again for another 15 years, which is good.
In the racing, I very looking forward for the round number 3 and number 4 here. I try to get a good start and keep on myself. Yeah, track is so cool. I really like up and down like motocross.
Fast track, it has some elevation. Dirt is pretty red, but we got some rain last night, so it's pretty tacky.
We're all set for the first MX2 race of the weekend. They're away and on the charge. Rompan with the red plate, and he grabs the whole shot. Sean Lapanovic slots in the second, or does he, as he powers inside the tie rider as they go side by side. It looks like Lapanovic is through, and he is. He dominated in Malaysia. Will he do so again in the Philippines? As Rompan hits back, he's not letting go. So Rompan leads, but only just from Lapanovic, with the rest of the field some way behind. This is all about pressure. Rompan will be feeling the stress of having Lapanovic riding his back wheel, while the man in second place is aware the longer he follows the race leader, the harder it could become to pass him. Lapanovic still trailing his rival. He'll notice where the race leader is strong and where he's not so strong. Plus where he may have to improve on this racetrack. But judging by the gap that is still being maintained, then those margins will be very, very small. Lapanovic does appear to be closing in, and he's certainly closer now than he has been since initially losing the lead of this race. But he has it back again. Lapanovic heads the pack once more. Sean Lapanovic of Guam, who now lives in the United States, leads this opening moto in the Philippines, and it's a considerable lead, and one that continues to grow over Thailand's Chayan Rompan. Unless something dramatic and out of the ordinary happens, then this will be another Lapanovic victory in this series. He is in cruise mode, but there is slower traffic up ahead. Took a clean sweep in the opening round in Malaysia, and that winning run will continue here in the Philippines. One more turn and Sean Lapanovic will see the checkered flag. As it's waved in his face, he wins the first race here in Puerto Princesa. Ismayana of Indonesia finishes third, with San Andre the highest placed Philippines rider in fourth. Rompan takes second behind Lapanovic. There's a good cross-section of youngsters in the MX85 category, with riders from Thailand, India, Sri Lanka, plus of course the Philippines. Riding with the #1 plate, Jiraj Wanalak leads the championship standings, having won 3 of the 4 races already held. Unfortunately, his title rival, Nakami of Indonesia, was unable to compete this weekend. He was the only rider to beat Wanalak in Malaysia, so his absence will really be felt here this time. David Zandavidabo of the Philippines is another title contender. And as in the opening rounds, he would perform well again in this one. But it was Wanalak setting the pace once more. And no one could prevent him from taking the checkered flag. So on to the second race. Wanalak grabbing the whole shot as he sought win number 2. David Zandavidabo of the Philippines on bike 2. And number 5, Sri Lanka's DMD Kalhara were battling away together until the young KTM rider had this spill. The Philippines' J. Clyde Fabricante on bike 7 and number 3, Yuvraj Singh Sandeep Kondadesmukh of India were also fighting hard. But no one was on the same level as Wanalak, as he made it 2 wins out of 2. So this is the overall picture for round 3. Maximum points for Wanalak, so he's still top of the MX85 Championship. On to the veterans class for riders of 40 years of age or older. However, Azari Latte of Thailand wasn't here for this one. Belbasaya of the Philippines led with Guam's Frank Rios in second. They soon swapped places with Alan Molinido close by in third, as these three broke away from the rest of the field. Rios pulled away, while the other two squabbled over second. And it was the Guam Yamaha rider who took the checkered flag. On to the second veterans race, and it was Marciano San Andre who took the whole shot this time. But it was Moto 1 winner Frank Rios who would lead as they exited the first turn. As he pulled away out front, Alan Molinido was up in the second with Belbasaya in fourth and trying to recover following a poor start. As the moto progressed, Molinido would fall back and eventually take fourth, with Stanley Yoshiro in third, behind San Andre, who ended the race in second. While everyone was trying to decide who would take the runners-up spot, there was no stopping Frank Rios. He made it 2 wins out of 2 to take the overall honours in round 3. Maximum points for Frank Rios, and just 1 point covering the next 4 riders. The final MX2 race of round 3 of the championship gets underway. Can anyone stop Sean Lopanovic? Cheyenne Rompan grabs the whole shot just as he did in Moto 1. Lopanovic of Guam on the KTM slots in the second, but he's coming under pressure. He has the Japanese rider Takashi Tanaka on his back wheel. He finished the first moto in 7th, so this is a much more promising start from him. In 4th, it's Diva Ismayana of Indonesia, while just behind him is Kenneth San Andre of the Philippines. So a cracking start then for this one. And Sean Lopanovic, oh, Lopanovic is down. The championship leader in the dirt and losing places hand over fist. He's on his way again though, looks to be unhurt. So Lopanovic's misfortune is potentially a big boost for Cheyenne Rompan. He could bite a huge chunk out of his rival's points lead. Lopanovic is certainly looking to make up lost ground, and he's flying. He's moving quicker and steadily up the leaderboard, and this has been some recovery following his first lap tumble. It's still Tanaka of Japan who leads, with Rompan of Thailand in second, but seemingly closing in on the man in first place. He's caught him. Rompan has caught Tanaka, and with Lapanovic moving up the field, the champion will be eager to take the lead. Here he comes. They're now neck and neck. There's nothing between them. Tanaka still leads. The Thai rider still unable to find a way past. Well, Rompan is still going. He's still in second, but he's lost a whole heap of time to Tanaka, who is now way out in front. Lapanovic is up into third, but is still quite a distance behind Rompan. Well, Lapanovic's winning run is seemingly ending, and it looks increasingly like Tanaka will take the flag in this one. Here comes Takase Tanaka of Japan, and he wins Moto2 at round 3 in the Philippines. Sean Lapanovic will still lead the series going into round 4. His third place means he only concedes 2 points to Rompan in the title chase. Coming up next, it's more motocross action from the Philippines. Welcome back. Next, more motocross action from the Philippines. Puerto Princesa in the Philippines is the setting for round 4 of the FIM Asian Motocross Championship. The gate's about to drop, and the opening MX2 Moto of round 4 is underway. Everyone away, and it looks like Sean Lapanovic will take the whole shot. Lapanovic looks to have been passed, and he may lose another position. So Tanaka of Japan leads, with Thailand's Rompan in second. Third is Lapanovic of Guam, and a hint he may just be losing touch with the front two. Is Mayana of Indonesia is fourth, so a broad spread of nations represented here this weekend. Lapanovic did complain that he wasn't feeling well. That may explain why he's struggling. This is something of a repeat of the previous race in this series, with Tanaka leading the way and Rompan giving chase. The Thai rider is the defending champion, however. He has yet to win a race in this campaign, and this could be his best chance of taking a victory. He is certainly pushing his Japanese rival. Here they come. Lapanovic is still third, unable to match the pace of the top two. He's certainly struggling. We may just see a change for first as Rompan sweeps inside Tanaka. So Rompan leads, but Tanaka looking for good drive out of the turn. But the Thai has the line and holds on to top spot. Therefore, the Yamaha man leads the Kawasaki rider for now. Listen to the crowd. Tanaka making his Asian Motocross Championship debut this weekend, and after a steady start with a 7th place finish in Moto1, he took the win in Moto2. However, a second victory may not be immediate. Unless Tanaka can find something special, then it will be Rompan who wins. Here they come. And it's a first victory of the campaign for Cheyenne Rompan. Third place this time for Sean Lapanovic, but another good haul of points all the same. Tanaka second, and Rompan delighted with the win. On to the Asian stars of the future with the opening MX-85 Moto of round 4. Jiraj Wanalak of Thailand appeared to be carrying on where he'd left off in round 3, while DMD Kalhara of Sri Lanka was also looking strong. Out front, David Zander Viterbo was giving the home support plenty to shout about as he remained in pursuit of Wanalak. But drama when Wanalak crashed while leading the race. With Wanalak off the track, Viterbo took over top spot. After being checked over, Wanalak was able to return to action and claim some valuable championship points. At the checkered flag, it was Viterbo who would take a popular win in his home country, with Kondat Desmukh of India second and Sri Lanka's Kalhara third. The second moto saw Wanalak once again hit the front into the first turn, with Viterbo close by in second. Keen to make up for his mistake in the first moto, Wanalak set about leaving the pack behind as he raced away on his Husqvarna, with Viterbo on the Kawasaki in second, and the KTM pair, Kalhara of Sri Lanka and the Indian Kondat Desmukh, chasing hard. Also there were the Kawasaki riders Fabricante and Felizar, both representing the Philippines, plus Lunapsi on the Honda. Having tumbled in the previous moto and therefore scoring 15 points for finishing 6th, Wanalak was keeping ahead of title rival Viterbo, who had reduced the gap in the chase for the crown by 10 points. This time it was Viterbo's turn to drop his bike, but he recovered quickly and was on his way again. Then further drama as Wanalak came to grief momentarily, but he was soon on his way again. And that wasn't the end of the mishaps. Despite his fall, Viterbo recovered well and was able to go on to take the win and make it a double victory, grabbing the overall honours. This is the overall points picture for round 4, with Wanalak third behind Kondat Desmukh and Viterbo on top. Next, it's the veteran class, and Belbasaya on the KTM powered to the whole shot in the opening moto of round 4. Basaya set the early pace, with Alan Molinido following close behind in second. Third was Marciano Sanandre, with Frank Derrickx in fourth. Basaya had yet to win a veterans race this season, but was on course to rectify that statistic. Sanandre and Molinido found themselves in a battle for third place on the leaderboard, with round 3 victor Frank Rios just ahead in second. It was Basaya who took the win. The second and final veterans moto, with the whole shot going to Marciano Sanandre on this occasion, with Belbasaya close by. Basaya took the early lead, but Frank Rios fell as he tried to take second from Sanandre. He was unhurt, but it took him a while to recover and rejoin the race. Belbasaya was just about keeping his KTM at the head of the pack, but Marciano Sanandre was in a very close second position. The conditions were proving very tricky, and competitors rode accordingly. Having taken the lead, there would be no catching Sanandre. Eduardo Abanita came to grief, but would eventually remount and finish the race. Following a number of mishaps, the riders were being extremely cautious in a bid not to be caught out by the tricky surface. At the flag, it was a win for Marciano San Andre. The second place finish in Moto2 meant the overall victory would go to Belbasaya. The gate drops and the final MX2 race is underway. We're riding with Kenneth San Andre on the Kawasaki. He's away fairly well, but it's Cheyenne Rompan who leads with Sean Lepanovic second. Takase Tanaka, the Japanese rider, is in fourth. Rompan continues to lead with Lepanovic still second and San Andre third. That's who we ride with. He has Tanaka coming up quickly on the left-hand side and he's through. So a change for third and Tanaka now in pursuit of Rompan and Lepanovic. And that's Lepanovic who's tumbled. He's back up again, but more drama for the series leader. Rompan leads, but only just. He has Tanaka breathing down his neck. Here they come, and it's still very close. Rompan won the last moto and Tanaka the previous one. So they're both in good form, plus they don't have Lepanovic to contend with at the moment. Wherever Rompan goes, Tanaka follows. But the Japanese rider fancies leading the race himself. It looked like he was going for it, but Rompan carrying the speed around the turn. Back on board with San Andre. He's currently in fourth place, which is one position better than he achieved in the previous moto. Not far to go. Rompan has defended his lead magnificently. Tanaka has stayed right with him, but has been unable to find the opportunities to make a pass. A strong recovery from Sean Lepanovic gives him a third place finish with Tanaka in second and being beaten, but only just by Cheyenne Rompan. This is how the championship looks, and just 3 points separate the top two riders, with Cheyenne Rompan reducing Sean Lepanovic's lead.
Today is a really good day for me. I'm really happy for my best podium.
Coming up next, it's Aquacross action from Milford Haven in Wales.